During. During an event means while the event was happening.
Did you sleep during the movie?
Disadvantage. A disadvantage is a situation that makes it hard to do something.
Mike had a disadvantage in the race since he hurt his knee.
Shine. To shine is to make a bright light.
The candles are shining in the dark room.
Basis. The basis of something is the main part of it.
My grandfather gets his hearing checked on a yearly basis.
Secure. To secure something means to get it after a lot of effort.
I was able to secure a good grade on my test after weeks of studying.
Sleep. To sleep is to rest your mind and body, usually at night in bed.
The child goes to sleep in her bedroom at night.
Relax. To relax is to rest or do something enjoyable.
Nicole likes to relax by reading books.
Range. A range is a number or a set of similar things.
I saw a range of cars to choose from.
Biology. Biology is the study of living things.
We learned about the human heart in biology class.
Landscape. A landscape is how an area of land looks.
The landscape of the country is very green.
Unless. Unless means if not, or except when.
Unless you clean your room, you cannot play with your friends.
Brave. A brave person is not afraid to face pain or danger.
The brave firefighter saved the girl from the burning building.
Later. Later means after the present, expected, or usual time.
She missed the train, so she'll arrive a little later than expected.
Cage. A cage is something that holds an animal so it cannot leave.
We put the parrots in their cage at night.
Discuss. To discuss is to talk about something with another person.
James began to discuss his report with his teacher.
Possess. To possess something is to have it or own it.
My uncle possesses 3 sheep, a chicken, a cow, and a dog.
Automatically. If an action happens automatically, it happens without thinking or planning.
The man automatically smiled when he thought about his friend.
Spill. To spill is to accidentally make something fall out of its container.
I spilled the coffee on the table.
Colleague. A colleague is somebody you work with.
My colleague helped me finish the job.
Bow. A bow is a weapon made of curved wood and string that shoots arrows.
He went hunting with a bow and arrow.
Environment. The environment is the place where people work or live.
Keeping our environment clean is important to our health.
Otherwise. Otherwise means in another way if you don't do this.
It's good to stay active, otherwise you'll gain weight.
Enemy. An enemy is a country that is fighting another country during a war.
The enemy prepared to attack the kingdom.
Colony. A colony is a country controlled by another country.
The USA was at one time a colony of Great Britain.
Intend. To intend to do something means to plan to do it.
I intend to finish college in 3 years.
Entrance. An entrance is a place where someone can enter an area.
The gate was locked, so Bill had to find a different entrance.
Poet. A poet is a person who writes poems.
William Shakespeare was one of the greatest poets.
Direction. A direction is the way to go.
Go in this direction for 10 minutes, and you will get to the river.
Debate. To debate is to seriously discuss something with someone.
The husband and wife debated which TV to buy.
Rapidly. Rapidly means happening very fast.
The train moved rapidly on the tracks.
Actually. Actually means in fact or really.
My dad looks a little mean, but actually he's very kind.
Arrow. An arrow is a thin, straight stick shot from a bow.
arrow flew through the air and hit the target.
Awful. An awful thing is very bad.
Her performance last night was awful.
Depart. To depart is to leave some place so you can go to another place.
The plane departed for Italy at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Battle. A battle is a fight between two armies during a war.
The battle lasted for many days.
Lack. If there is a lack of something, there is not enough of it.
His only problem is a lack of money.
Basis. The basis of something is the main part of it.
My grandfather gets his hearing checked on a yearly basis.
Log. A log is a thick piece of wood that is cut from a tree.
The fire was too small, so we added another log to it.
Depress. To depress someone is to make that person sad.
The bad news from work depressed the man.
Bite. Bite is the act of using your teeth to cut and tear into something.
The boy took a big bite of his hamburger.
Study. To study is to learn something by reading, memorizing, or going to school.
The woman needed a quiet place to study for a big test.
Nowadays. Nowadays means at the present time.
Nowadays, not so many people smoke.
Close. To close is to shut something or cover up an opening.
The man wanted to close the door tightly.
Factual. A factual report or message includes true details.
John learns about history from factual books.
Biology. Biology is the study of living things.
We learned about the human heart in biology class.
Stress. Stress is a strong feeling of worry caused by problems in life, work, etc.
Dan has a lot of stress at work.
Listen. To listen is to pay attention to a sound that you can hear.
Lisa wanted to listen carefully to her friend.
Normal. A normal thing is usual and not strange.
It is normal to wear school uniforms in private schools.
Inform. To inform someone is to tell them about something.
I called and informed her about my idea.
Fascinate. To fascinate someone is to make that person very interested.
The kitten was fascinated by the ball of yarn.
Cage. A cage is something that holds an animal so it cannot leave.
We put the parrots in their cage at night.
Colleague. A colleague is somebody you work with.
My colleague helped me finish the job.
Leave. To leave means to go away from someone or something.
He packed his bag and was ready to leave for home.
Seek. To seek is to look for something.
If I have a problem, I seek my sister's advice.
Spider. A spider is a small creature with 8 legs.
Some adults have a fear of little creatures such as spiders.
Can. Can shows that a person or thing has the ability to do an action.
Sad news can make her cry.
Mission. A mission is an important job that is sometimes far away.
The woman's mission was to help sick people.
Coast. The coast is the land by an ocean.
I stayed on the southern coast of Australia.
Write. To write is to use a pen or keyboard to make letters and numbers on paper or a screen.
I need to write a story for my homework.
Colony. A colony is a country controlled by another country.
The USA was at one time a colony of Great Britain.
Passenger. A passenger is a person who rides in a car, train, or airplane.
One passenger was standing near the subway train.
Occur. To occur means to happen.
When did the thunderstorm occur?
Nevertheless. Nevertheless shows a difference to what is expected or known.
He is usually friendly. Nevertheless, he wasn't friendly this afternoon.
Apart. When people or things are apart, they are not next to each other.
They moved apart and then came back together.
Mix. A mix is different things put together.
The green mix we made in science class spilled onto the table.
Solve. To solve something is to find an answer to it.
All the students could easily solve the math problem.
Depart. To depart is to leave some place so you can go to another place.
The plane departed for Italy at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Debate. To debate is to seriously discuss something with someone.
The husband and wife debated which TV to buy.
Steady. Steady shows that someone or something does not change much.
The problem was hard, but she remained steady and solved it.
Occupation. An occupation is a person's job.
My father's occupation is a dentist.
Standard. A standard is what people consider normal or good.
This older model TV is below our store standards.
Examine. To examine something is to look at it carefully.
The doctor examined my eyes today.
Meet. To meet is to come together so that you can talk or do something together.
Ken's mother wanted to meet his teacher today.
Music. Music is the sound made by singing or playing musical instruments.
The boy makes music by playing a guitar.
Overseas. Overseas shows an action happens in another country, across an ocean.
John often goes overseas for vacations.
Maintain. To maintain means to make something stay the same.
The balls maintain constant movement.
Depress. To depress someone is to make that person sad.
The bad news from work depressed the man.
Also. Also means in addition to, or to.
I like blue, and I also like yellow.
Factual. A factual report or message includes true details.
John learns about history from factual books.
Opposite. If A is the opposite of B, A is completely different from B.
The opposite of black is white.
Persuade. To persuade someone is to make that person agree to do something.
The children persuaded their parents to buy them gifts.
Feature. A feature is an important part of something.
The cell phone has many features.
Load. To load is to put objects into something.
The man loaded the boxes into a truck.
Fascinate. To fascinate someone is to make that person very interested.
The kitten was fascinated by the ball of yarn.
Intent. An intent is a plan to do something.
Her intent is to visit Italy next summer.
Feel. To feel is to experience an emotion or feeling.
The girl must feel happy because it is her birthday today.
Route. A route is the way you go from one place to another.
I saw many new houses along the route to the city.
Barely. Barely means by the smallest amount, almost not.
I barely had enough money to pay for my bus ticket.
Appear. To appear is to seem.
She appeared to be sad. She was crying.
Work. To work is to do a job that you get paid for.
They need to work together to finish an important project.
Quiet. If something is quiet, it does not make much sound.
The man told the children to be quiet.
Ruins. Ruins are old buildings that are not used anymore.
I visited some interesting ruins in Greece.
Period. A period is an amount of time when something happens.
In one period in Europe, there were many nights.
Mission. A mission is an important job that is sometimes far away.
The woman's mission was to help sick people.
Chief. A chief is the leader of a group of people.
The chief led the people through the mountains.
Support. To support something is to like it and help it be successful.
Everyone at work supports the new plan.
Stroll. To stroll means to walk slowly and calmly.
My dog and I strolled through the park today.
Scholar. A scholar is a person who studies something and knows a lot about it.
The scholar knew much about art history.
Deal. A deal is an agreement that you have with another person.
I made a deal with the other company to give us some money.
Plate. A plate is a flat, round thing that you put food on.
I put my plate down so I could put some food on it.
Nevertheless. Nevertheless shows a difference to what is expected or known.
He is usually friendly. Nevertheless, he wasn't friendly this afternoon.
Busy. A busy person has a lot of things to do.
Everyone is busy at the office today.
Talk. To talk is to say words to express your thoughts, opinions, etc.
They went someplace to talk to each other.
Occupation. An occupation is a person's job.
My father's occupation is a dentist.
Significant. A significant person or thing is important.
I read many significant novels as a literature major in university.
Regular. If something is regular, it happens often and in equal amounts of time.
Our regular lunchtime is around noon.
Hardly. Hardly shows that something happens in a very small way.
I hardly saw the concert since I had to leave early.
Overseas. Overseas shows an action happens in another country, across an ocean.
John often goes overseas for vacations.
Average. If something is average, it is at a normal level.
I'm not rich or poor. I'm average.
Clear. To clear is to remove everything from a place.
I need to clear my desk because it is too messy.
Volcano. A volcano is a mountain with a hole on top where hot liquid comes out.
When the volcano erupted, smoke and heat filled the air.
Eager. Eager shows excitement about something.
The man was eager to talk about the good news.
Consist. To consist of certain is to be made of parts or things.
Today's choices for lunch consisted of pizza, hamburgers, and hot dogs.
Household. A household is all the people who live in one house.
Our household is made up of my father, my mother, and me.
Persuade. To persuade someone is to make that person agree to do something.
The children persuaded their parents to buy them gifts.
Route. A route is the way you go from one place to another.
I saw many new houses along the route to the city.
Ruins. Ruins are old buildings that are not used anymore.
I visited some interesting ruins in Greece.
Significant. A significant person or thing is important.
I read many significant novels as a literature major in university.
Scholar. A scholar is a person who studies something and knows a lot about it.
The scholar knew much about art history.
Volcano. A volcano is a mountain with a hole on top where hot liquid comes out.
When the volcano erupted, smoke and heat filled the air.